What is up, everyone? Elton over here. Welcome to another live stream. I'll be your host for today once again, as I am every single day. Welcome to another pre-market analysis today on Thursday, June 18th. I hope you guys are ready for today's stream. As yesterday we had a crazy day. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as I'm live every single day here on YouTube, Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. till 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you're not new, if you come back again, thank you for subscribing, and then make sure you hit the notifications button to get notified of when I am live every single day or when there's a new video that comes up. So, and nonetheless, let's just get started analyzing some stocks pre-market, thanks to our platform ThinkorSwim. So right here we have our pre-market scanner already set up, and then we have a lot of stocks. We have a few stocks already pre-market. So let's just start analyzing and let's see what we got for today. All right, so right here, the yellow rectangle is where you guys are able to see the pre-market scanners. So first and foremost, we have FAMI or FAMI. Looks like Family has some news at 3 a.m. Let's see, Family subsidiary receives additional or repeat order of distribution Israel. Okay. Looks like Family gets repeat order of mushrooms in Israel. That is weird. How big is that order of mushrooms? It's the fifth from the same customer this year. Okay, that's a little bit odd of news right there. And so let's see for the yearly. Let's look at the history of the stock. So right now it is trading at $1.15. Okay, so we got $1.15. See some bounce offs over here at $1.15. You see some resistance. I see some resistance right here at almost at $2, $1.95. So yeah, let's see from there. Yep, as you can see, that's the range right there. Perfect range to look at it. So first and foremost, for FMAI, let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty good range right there. Right now it's selling off, so we'll see if we can catch a reversal over here. So being at $1.06 now, I'm gonna set an alert right here at $1.13. On, come on. All right, here we go. So at $1.13, this could be my first alert, and I'm gonna set my confirmation alert at $1.20. Boom, there we go. So that's FAMI, and if it wants to continue selling off, then I'm gonna set it at 85 cents or less. Right here or less. Whoa, there we go. Let's see, next we have TNXP. All right, so TNXP. All right, so this stock moving with some news as well. TNXP and Southern Research expansion of COVID-19 vaccine collaboration. Okay, that's definitely some big news over here. See, and what else? Yeah, so it looks like that collaboration got expanded, and that's pretty good news for it. As you can see, I have already an alert at 83 cents. Um, I don't know how I got that. Maybe from the last couple days. Yeah, it looks like from the last TNXP has come up in the past as well. So it looks like that's what I was waiting for, an alert there. So it's a pretty, looks like it made a reversal from this support over here at 59 cents, and then from 59 cents came back up, especially with those news. So that's really good already. So let's see, I already have a lot of support and resistances. So first and foremost, TNXP 83 cents will be a confirmation, and I'll put 76 cents as as the first alert right there. So you can see right now it's trading at 73. So right now it's trading at 73. So yeah, 75 would be a pretty good reversal, and then 83 will be a confirmation, letting me know that this could be a reversal, a pretty good move happening right there. And next we have GLBS. GLBS selling off. It looks like GSBS announces a pricing of an upside 12 million underwritten public offering. Yeah, so it looks like we had that public offering happening for GLBS, and doesn't look really good at this. It's at 35 cents per share, so that's where it's at right now. So you can see, let's look at its history. This stock has been already downtrending for the last couple of years, so this is not looking really good, as it's now lower than what it used to be. But if we were to create a resistance, I can see some resistance right there at 50 cents, and another one right here at almost 90 cents. And so yeah, looking at that, so we can probably just expect a reversal over here. So I'm gonna put an alert at 36 cents over here. Actually make it 37 cents, and I'll set a confirmation at 40 cents if he wants to make any type of move. There we go. Next we have HUSN. HUSN yesterday, well actually more like today, I went to sleep at 1 in the morning, and 1 in the morning this stock was already moving. Where's that? Here we go. 1 in the morning, it was trading around $2.76, and then it made a pretty good reversal over here. So HUSN, for the news, it didn't have any news, but I was trying to do some research, and it looks like it's might be a where's it at? Here we go. So here we go. We have stock twits over here, and last night I had seen this from, oh man, I have to like scroll down a lot. It's not good. It's gonna be kind of a waste of time. But last night there was some news. Somebody had posted why HUSN was moving. It was a Chinese movement. Come on, come on, come on. Do people not go to sleep? It's 4:46 a.m. Come on, come on. So we got 4:30 a.m. We're probably gonna see some 3 a.m. Stock twits news. Come on, come on, come on. There was, yeah, it's gonna be so hard to find too. Yeah, it's gonna be so hard to find. This thing is just taking a long time. I'm searching for these stock twits. Come on. There's 25 new posts too, so yeah, it's just this thing is taking a long time. But basically, over here in Stock Twits yesterday at 2 in the morning, at 2 in the morning, not 2 in the morning, at 1 in the morning is where I had seen somebody tweet about it, but not tweet about it, but just tweet about it on Stock Twits, because that's what it is. Stock Twits is basically Twitter for just stocks. And come on, yeah, this thing is taking a long time, but there was some news about it. Somebody had posted something about China's some news about China, so it's somewhere in there, somewhere around 1 a.m. yesterday. So that's since there's nothing over here, that's the best spot to like find why some of these stocks are moving, because some people do like some deep research, and then boom, just right there. That's a pretty good that's a good spot right there to like watch. So HUSN, just big. We'll see where it goes for today. Let's create it. So this is where it got crazy, because this is its history. There's this stock started trading in May 8th of 2020. So this thing's already making some big moves already in the pre-market. So this is the furthest that I can go, 3 years. If I go 5 years on the weekly, as you can see, May 8th, May 4th is the latest. So there's not too much history on HUSN. So this could be really interesting to play, as it is it's very new of a stock. So first and foremost, since I can't create any resistances, I'm seeing a lot of some wicks over here around 220. So you can see a lot of these wicks or shadows just popping up over here around 520, but just bouncing off from here. So 520 is going to be my first alert. I mean 220, not 520, 220. Can't even see anymore. So 220 is going to be my first alert, and then I'm gonna set another one over here on 232. As you can see, we have 2 wicks for reversing right there at 230. So 232 is going to be my confirmation alert right there. So if it wants to continue selling off, then I'm gonna set an alert at $1.78 or less. There we go. So that's HUSN right there. So this is going to be, again, interesting to play. And right here on top, we have our stocks to watch for the day. All these stocks were the ones that we were watching yesterday. So we had not a lot of losers, because there's still winners if you have a margin account, and you're able to short stocks. So there's never truly any losers, unless it just depends on what type of account do you have. So let's get rid of some of these from yesterday. Water, ACRS, MYNZ, NTN, WAT, Fun. MGen did make a move yesterday. So this was a pretty good move from MGen. We had a reversal that I believe I caught it live yesterday. So this was a pretty good move from MGen. LMFA, big watcher from yesterday at 320. There had some resistance, and then from that 320, this thing just broke, and it made a good reversal. As it made a good breakout right there as well. So LMFA, great move from yesterday. XSPA, low volume today. CLIR, pretty good move yesterday. I took an L on it yesterday. I would have held it a little bit longer. I would have made some profit, but it's just I got in a little bit too late, and then got off a little bit too early. So I was kind of impatient with this one. But you learn from your trades, and you just got to move on forward with the next trade. And then BYAC, I'm not sure why I was watching this one, but here we go for today. Oh, IDX was another one too. So for today, FAMI, pretty good watcher. TNXP, another watcher for today. IDX yesterday too did make a pretty good move. um, I was watching this. I looked at it in the scanner, and then I said to myself, "Oh, this thing doesn't. It's not gonna be doing anything." And I believe I took it off from the watch list. And little did I know, this thing just broke off from this broke off from the previous high of day, and then from then it was just crazy move from IDX. So also it's gonna be a watch for today. And so let's see. It's bouncing off from 211, and then from this resistance, I don't have any resistance going on. So let's create that resistance. Oh, actually, no, I do not. And so the next resistance we're gonna have is gonna be right here at 284. Nice. And so we'll see if it bounces. If this 211 is some strong support. And so I'm gonna set an alert at 220. Boom. Set my confirmation at 230. Boom. From IDX, since it is one of the movers for today with a lot of volume. Let's see. G already I did G. Oh yes. Okay. BBI. BBI daily average volume 5 million. Already has the volume for it. It's already way higher. Yesterday, or this actually did make a move a couple days ago. It was on the June 15th, where it popped up in the list. And right now this stock is trading at $1. So now it's close to over here, so it's already selling off. No, it's been in a downtrend already, and so at this point it's just not worth watching. But I can create some alerts, so I'm gonna create an alert at $1.10 just in case, because yesterday with IDX I didn't expect for it to move, and then boom, it made a move. And then the next alert could be at $1. I'll make it a little bit higher at $1.20 and see if it breaks out any of those. GNUS once again in the scanner. When hasn't GNUS been in the scanner for this week? So I'm gonna set an alert at its previous day closing, so 310. And if it truly wants to break out, then I'm gonna set a confirmation at 320. And if it wants to continue selling off, then 280 or less. Boom, there we go. AESE. So AESE, we have some news over here. So HyperX Arena Las Vegas to reopen June 25th. Okay, so that's definitely some pretty big news for AESE. Right now it's trading at around $3.64. As we can see, we have a pretty strong trend already going on over here. So pretty strong trend, and it looks like it already surpassed our 249 resistance and our 335 resistance. Do I have another resistance above it? No, I do not. So let's look at its history real quick. Actually, it looks like I do. But it looks I have a small resistance right here at 430. So 430, and then it's gonna be $6 of a resistance there. AESE did pop up in the charts on June 1st, it looks like. Do I have it on June 1st? Yep, AASE right here, June 1st. I skipped June 2nd's list. AASE, as you can see, it's right here from my list of stocks that have been moving like crazy. And some of them both in the upside and on the downside. So I don't just add stocks that are green for the day. I always add stocks that are red because again, you can, if you, depends on the type of account that you have, you're able to short stocks as well. So 450 is gonna be, I mean 430 is gonna be its next resistance. And so I'm gonna set an alert right here at 380. And of course, 398 is gonna be its confirmation, or 399 right before $4. And if it wants to make a reversal, then I'm gonna put it at 330 or less if it doesn't make any moves on the upside. Next we have a BOXL. BOXL, this stock has moved crazy in the past. Crazy. If you look at it, we have it on May 20th, but right here, this 2018, this stock went crazy. I remember that, well, with BOXL, and then also, what is this? This 2019 as well. I've seen this stock go crazy in the past. So we'll see what we got for today, since we have some news about introduces a Mimio Connect blending learning platform. So it looks like they created a new platform over here, but this stock has been downtrending ever since then. Right now it's trading at $1. As you can see, we have some resistance at $1.05. We have some other resistance right here at $1.63. No support over here close by. So we just gotta play it by the ear over here. So yeah, so I'm gonna put an alert right there. It's pre-market high. So above pre-market high, so PMH, and it's gonna be 101. And I'm gonna set my confirmation right there at $1.05. $1.05. So there we go. That's gonna be kind of interesting to see from BOXL. BIOC, this one's too choppy. ALPN, whoa, ALPN, huge move already from previous days close of 466 to now trading around $18. And it looks like we got some big news from ALPN. So it looks like ALPN announced option and licensing agreement for the development of commercialization. So it looks like they got a phase. They're ready for phase 2. They receive a 60 million in an upfront cash payment, eligible to receive up to 185 million for exercise option and success-based development. So that's really big news for it. So they're able to, yeah, they're able to get options. It looks like we're able to get options from ALPN. So huge move already. Let's see, it's $18. So this last 3 years, so it's way above all this already. Let me look at it a little bit further, maybe 10 years. 10 years, yeah. So in 10 years, it looks like we're gonna get some resistance, yeah, somewhere over here. So we got some support around $16. Looks like 530, yeah, 1530. And then we got more support. Then the next resistance is at $31, 31.20. Then we have this huge gap right over here. So this huge gap just got filled. There's a low of $24. And this is some resistance over here. Looks like at $20 too. $21. Boom. There we go. So that's what we got from 1530, and then the next resistance is going to be that $21. So we'll see how it behaves over here. Overly priced already, so possibility that this thing could be a short sale like crazy. And so I want to see how this goes. ALPN, overly priced. So let's see what we got. So big watchers for today: HUSN, IDX, TNXP, FAMI, ALPN, AFH. This stock also too last night at 1 in the morning. This thing popped up over here. There was no news whatsoever then, because again, 1 in the morning, there's no news that are going to be released. Some stocks do release it, but nothing yet. And it looks like AFLH released some AK for asset acquisition or disposition. So effective June 16th, the previous day closed sale of stock, charter, and state license of Gateway Insurance and indirect subsidiary Atlas Holdings. Looks like it was there was a completion of that. The amount of $4.2 million. And in addition, up to $500,000 may be paid as additional purchase price depending on how many insurance licenses of Gateway are in full force and effect without a restriction at the end of 2020. So it looks like there's a stock purchase agreement, and looks like they released the transaction that was disclosed back from May 11th of 2020. So this transaction happened, and so we'll see how it behaves over here for AFH. And so I will say that we're gonna put some, I gotta create some resistances, supports real quick. So we have a huge gap over here, but I'm not saying that gap's gonna get filled, but those are main points already. So high of 350 and low of 675. And then looking a little bit closer, we got some support over here on 30, almost 40 cents. And then some resistance right here at 80 cents. So not too close of a support and resistances. So you can see, so 350 will be its closest resistance. So I'm gonna set an alert past this huge gap down here, so $1.45. I'm gonna set my confirmation at $1.70. A little bit spread, but that's perfectly fine. So we'll see where this goes. Oh, and then what was the other one? AESE, since it's moving up again. And adding add BOXL. Alright, so there we go. So those are watches for today. We'll see what's gonna happen with some of these. I'm gonna add FAMI over here on my left side. TNXP, HUSN, and AESE. AESE, and the stock market is going to open right now in 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds as a matter of fact. So let's see what we got. So all right, All right, there it goes with AESE, that it's at or below 329. That's perfectly fine. FAMI making a move over here. So let's see. ALPN is probably gonna get shorted. I'm gonna see if it breaks down $12. So I'm gonna set an alert over here at $12 or less. And we have HUSN at or below. So yeah, HUSN selling off. ALPN got halted. You can see right there. So we can probably expect a reversal over here. And IDX and FAMI's making a move over here. Same thing with IDX once again yesterday. I ignored it and it made a big move, and then here we go again. So at 2:30 is when IDX 220 first alert, and then 2:30. That 2:30 would have been a good entry spot right there. So I'm gonna try to trade it through Webull. If you haven't gotten yourself a free stock, you get yourself a free stock through Webull. So let's do this. Let's do that. And let's head over to IDX. All right, so let's see, FAMI still there. Looks like we got a lot of selling pressure right there from IDX. So I'm gonna try and see. So it looks like it's might be getting close to a short selling position. Price is above from the 9 SMA, is around 10% above from it. And as you can see, the setup is not there. Right here in the 1 minute time frame, as you can see, the 9 SMA is green, but the 20 and the 50 SMA, the setup are not there at all. So here we go for a short. We can probably expect a short sell position. If this thing gets below 230, then definitely it's going to be a short position. All right, so I'm using Weebulls just to paper trade on the short sell position. So it looks like I'm on Webull. It's trying to work on my short sell position for the paper trade. It is good to paper trade sometimes. And looks like my order is waiting to get filled. So it looks like I'm at 232. I got 252 shares. I think I do have the Webull app over here too. So FAMI still a lot of resistance right there at $1.15. So we'll see if it wants to break out from it. Actually, looks like Webull filled my position at 229. I think I do have the Webull app over here. Where is it? www. Oh, Webull right here. Let's see if it's going to be opening it up. All right, here we go. So it's going to be loading up the Webull account. Just go back to ThinkorSwim for a second. Oh, here we go. All right. So where is... All right, so on the paper trade, it looks like I am IDX. Yeah, so IDX, it filled my position at 229. So from 229, I'm shorting it. So from 229 for again 6 to 10% goal. So getting to around 216. We'll see if it gets somewhere around there. So you guys can see over here. So right here, IDX for a short sell position at 229 average price. Right now it's at 225. So again, I'm in a short position for it. It's a quick paper trade. Just playing around with Webull and see what's going on. So there it goes. Fami finally broke the 115 resistance. IDX at 224 right now. We'll see if it bounces off at 219. If it bounces at 219, then I'll just get rid of all my shares over here. So the price from the 9 SMA is 1.4, 1.6 below the price. So now it's making a reversal. So we'll see some some support over here at 223. ALPN selling off. As you can see, it's below $12. So that was my alert right there. That is below $20. HUSN, same thing, selling off for the day. And let's readjust this. So Femi is still moving up. There we go, just continue moving. So it broke off from the $1.15 mark. And then my alert is at $1.20 and at $1.13. So pretty good entry points right there at $1.15, even at $1.22. And looks like we got halted, which is odd. It's a pretty kind of slow Thursday today. So once again, here's my Webull position. So I'm a short. My average price is at 229 for a short position. So we'll see where it goes over here. Looks like we're aiming for 2. POI. Okay. So we'll see if so we're continuing selling off over here. Again, I'm waiting from 229. Again, just waiting for 5 to 6%. So I'm waiting again. 216 is the goal. I'm trying to get it, but I'm trying to see if it's gonna bounce off from the 50 SMA over here. So yeah, so a lot of support over here on the 50 SMA at 220. Can we break out from that 220? Just looking at the sellers and buyers. Again, probably short sellers trying to cover some. If I see 220 over here, I'm already seeing 221, but no, it's just a lot of strong support because again, that's the 50 SMA that it bounced off from right there. And so that's some pretty strong support right there at 220. And again, just that bounce off from that 50 SMA, that's really strong right there. But I'm just waiting. I'm just hoping that it cracks below that. Again, the price is at 2% below there. And on the 5-minute, it looks like the price is above the 9 SMA. It's above 1.79%. So again, this is a pretty strong move over here. But if this bar closes below 223, then it's definitely going to be a continuation for a short sell position. ALPN back in action. It looks like it got halted and it's back again. So again, like I did mention, it was overly priced. So it's a huge move, but again, it's just way too overly priced. And then for some reason, FAMI got halted for making such a small move. So if it makes a big move, it's going to get halted pretty crazy. And then looking at the last closing price, the price is 15% above the SMA. And this is the 9 SMA. So pretty huge move already. And so it looks like we're setting up for a potential uptrend over here. And so we'll see what we got in the books. And like I said, on IDX, it was going to sell off, but that 50, the purple line right there, that was a strong support that it made a pretty good bounce off right there for a good 2% gain. But I want to see if it cracks down below it. So yeah, so AFMI price is already way above from the 9 SMA. So there we go, back in action, 13%. But we're setting up right here so all the SMAs are lined up for a good uptrend. We'll see if that gets kept on going. So still setting up for a good uptrend. So we're all green right here. So if we see 20%, there we go. That's signal that it's going to be causing a big move over here. So 20% above, this thing could be spiking up for a good uptrend. And again, all SMAs are just setting up for that strategy of an uptrend. So we'll see if that's going to be true. We got to wait for the confirmation for the next bar though, for it to confirm it. So price is still way up there, 14%. So there you go. It's still uptrending. Yeah, this The next bar has to get close to like at least 146 for it to confirm for that uptrend. So IDX making a reversal. It's at 239. A huge reversal from IDX. As you can see, like I did say, that 50 SMA, huge support right there. So there we go, 149, 150 from FAMI. So there we go, all three SMAs lined up. I got the confirmation of it, but it has to close. It has to close above 150 and closed at 143. So nope, not too strong right there. Not too strong of a move. We just gotta wait for the volume to pick it up. As you can see, the 9 SMA is getting closer to the price, so now it's at 5% above from the SMA. So what do we got? An alert from, so BOXL also making a move. So there we go. BOXL above $1.03 and $1.05. So again, another one that I told myself I should ignore, but it looks like we have some pressure over here at $1.05. So I'm creating at $1.06. 6. Let's see if it gets above that. So it's still pretty good setup from FMAI, and then again IDX making a reversal. Pretty strong reversal over here. So I'm gonna get off my short position because that's so I was down $27 from IDX. So a lot of resistance right here on 240. Okay, but same thing, same setup. We got an uptrend over here. All SMAs are lined up for a good breakout. We just gotta see if that's gonna be the case. But this was lined up right over here around 220, 230 for a good uptrend, but the price of the stock wasn't above that 9 SMA. As you can see, all three SMAs are green, but we have just a lot of selling pressure around 240 that this thing is just now getting sold off. I feel like I should have added more into my short position rather than closing it off. Yeah, I should have added more into my short position to get a higher average. So a lot of resistance, a big resistance from BOXL right there at $1.05. And it looks like on the scanner, I'm gonna switch it over to the trending stocks 2.0. And looks like I had seen UONEK on the scanner. It's about to pop up right here. Just UONEK. So UONEK up 40% from its open to open up at 230. It's UONE in the list? No. So UONEK. So FAMI can't handle it. So short, it's getting shorted. We'll see if it can bounce off from there. It's support at $1.15. Same thing with BOXL getting sold off. IDX. Let's check out UONEK. Perfect setup right here. Alligator mouth, opening it up. Price, well, it's only 3% above it. If we see a huge spike in volume, we can probably expect this thing to like blast off. On the 5-minute, we have perfect uptrend setup, but the price is 24% above from the 9 SMA, so it's kind of extended a little bit. Just got an alert from AFH above $1.45. Oddly, because it marked it off. It was supposed to get hit over here, but I just barely got it just now. So AFH making a move over here. Same thing. All three SMAs getting lined up. 10% on the 5-minute, 6% above the price from the 9 SMA. But this bar has to get above $1.50 for it to be a continuation of an uptrend. DYNT. Any news on this stock? No news. As you can see, this is the setup that I always talk about. It's just this alligator mouth right over here. Just a perfect setup from the 9, 20, and the 50. It's just a big alligator mouth, but the thing that it's dangerous about this strategic play is this thing can close pretty fast. So it opens up to eat, but then when it closes, it can close really dangerous right there. But this is the strategy that I learned a long time ago, where if all these three SMAs line up perfectly fine, we got a good uptrend. But as you can see on the 5-minute, the price is overly extended from the SMA, but on the 1-minute, it's not. So we can expect a little more of an uptrend, but we just gotta wait for confirmation before jumping on a trade over here for DYNT. So BOXL broke off from that 105 resistance, and nope, you can't pass it. It just can't pass it. So as you can see here with FAMI, the setup started happening right here. It opened up, but now it's just closing down. So this is the thing that I was telling you. It's just this thing opens up, but when it closes, it can close hard. And it's what closes it is the 9 SMA. So that's the one that it's the main watcher is that 9 SMA, and to see where the price is at the 9 SMA. So as you can see right here, we're setting it up. So all 3 SMAs are good. Price is not extended on both ends. It's getting extended on the 5-minute, but pretty good setup right here. And so I'm gonna trade it on Webull, BOXL. See if I can get any shares. It's a good 50%. Let's see. I just gotta wait for confirmation of it. There we go. That's my confirmation right there. And so I am in, waiting for this thing to get filled. So I'm in on Webull for an average price of $1.07. So right here, average price of $1.07. So now I gotta see if I'm able to break for 10%. So I'm in for BOXL. So from $1.07, my 5 to 6, so it has to hit $1.14. So this is where you gotta play the patient game a little bit. The play is right there. The play is there. It's just the volume has to pick up. That's the thing that I'm not seeing. The volume not picking up. But if the volume does pick up, this thing could make a move. So as you can see, a lot of shares being sold off, 700, 300. So that's possibility of supply being cut off to drive the price up. I'm gonna set a limit order to $1.14. $1.11. Here we go. Come on, just break off. But the volume is not there. That's what sucks about it. Just volume's not there at all. If the volume was there, this thing would have truly spiked right there. But that sucks. The volume's just not there for BOXL. Has a good amount of volume for the day, but for the candle, just not enough volume. And it's a perfect setup too. It's a perfect setup. Just sucks that there's not enough volume there. If the volume was a million, this thing would have moved. Just doing it so slowly too. It's like moving $1.11, $1.12, $1.13. So based on Webull, I am up 5.6%. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of some of my shares over here. Oh, there we go, $1.14. All right, so I'm gonna sell half of my shares over here. All right, and then I'm gonna sell. I'm just gonna keep my other half for right now and see if we can get Nah, I'm just gonna get rid of all of them right there. I see some pressure getting built up. Oh, so it looks like I accidentally entered a short position for a BOXL. So I didn't notice that as well. Yeah, so it looks like I entered that short position on BOXL. It filled me up at $1.10. So I'm gonna keep it since it's a pretty good entry point right there. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm just gonna close off my shares. Let's see what it fills me up at. I'm so confused on what Webull did. Do I have 100 shares of a short position or a long position? It's so hard to tell from it. So I wanted to use the Webull account today. I didn't know my microphone was off, so I have to. I was just talking to myself just a couple of seconds ago, but I was trying to say that the reason I used Webull today as a paper trade account was because my account on TD Ameritrade is rebalancing itself due to yesterday's trade of CLIR, which I took an L, which is perfectly fine. I learned from that trade, and I just didn't set it up properly, but it's perfectly fine. And that's why I wanted to use my Webull account, and I'm not too acquainted with it, so today was just kind of weird of experience, but I have to get acquainted with the paper trading account over here. As you guys can see, for today was 46.71 P&L, so I got some profit on that. And as you guys can see, my account balance, it says 21.79. The reason I have it at that price and don't have at that value and don't have it as at 10,000 or 15,000 or 100,000 that the regular paper accounts give you is because the minimum that you need to have a margin account is $2,000. So the reason I want to keep it at this price or this account value is because if I were to open it, if I was a beginner day trader and the very first question is how much should I deposit my account? Well, it depends. Do you want a cash account or a margin account? So then from there, I have to ask myself, what's the difference? Well, the big difference is one lets you trade both markets, both in the upside and on the downside, and the other one just allows you to do it just an upside. So the minimum you need to have a margin account is $2,000, and you're able to short sell stocks. So that's the reason I have it at that account, that account value. And today I wanted to trade, so I wanted just to get that feeling on my way of just trading. And of course, I couldn't do it with my TD Ameritrade account, so I used Webull, and I have to get a little more acquainted with it. The phone version is a lot better. I'm not used to the application version from desktop, and so the app on your phone is a lot better to me from experience. So if you don't have a Webull account, get yourself a Webull account. I have the link down below, and then you can get yourself a free stock. One of my free stocks that I have is, let's see, where is it at? Oh, right here. No. I truly don't know how. Where are you able to see this? Oh, right here. So this is my positions. This was one of the stocks that I was given completely for free from Webull. It's Levi, and the cool thing about it is Levi actually pays dividends. So I'm gonna hold this because again, it pays dividends, and then long term, if I wanted to buy more, I can buy more. Because again, if you look at the history, Levi pays a total of 8 cents in dividends, and it looks like they just started doing that. And it looks like they just started paying out dividends, so that's pretty good if you want to get paid dividends. So the next dividend payout should be in July. It looks like so. Oh, this is 20. This is weird. It should have been on May. How come they did it on April? That's interesting. So I don't know if they pay dividends or not. It's kind of interesting. So, but I'm gonna still keep it. That's a free stock. Get yourself a free stock with Webull if you don't have an account, and you do have to deposit $100, which is again, you can just deposit $100, keep it in there for 3 weeks, a month, and then just get your $100 back. So you're truly not losing anything. You're actually gaining. So get yourself get a free stock. Just use the link down below, and you'll be all set up. So going back to today's stocks, where is BOXL? So BOXL sold off real quick. UONE also reconciliating itself. So again, as you can see, just right below that stair step. So let's see. So we had the first one down here, second step, third step, and here we have the fourth step. So you can see it's just right on that third step reconciling itself. So if the volume picks up, then again we can probably expect a reversal as well, but it's just that pattern is just right there, and we'll see if it continues for the rest of the day or is it just going to break out from it. So that's UNNK. So we only have 5 minutes left for the live stream. So again, make sure you guys do hit the like button to help out with the YouTube algorithm if you guys like this video so far.